Hey everyone, it's JustFawn82 and we're back for more of our, standard Let's Play. We're still building pirate ship. I'm hearing a lot of rain. I wish it would stop. I really wish it would go away. No, but I'm actually kind of happy we cut it down because there's going to be so much less work involved. I mean, a lot. A lot less work. And spiders. I hear spiders. Lovely. Let's stop here for a moment. Where? Snow. Yeah, we still got the snow rain thing going on. It's kind of neat, kind of creepy. I'm not sure which more. Because I realized something. It would actually be much easier to build from below up. Because I create one floor and then, and I know we've only done the back half of the ship. Well, hell, the back third of the ship. But it'll still be easier. Because we can always come back down and, you know, do the thing with the bunny rabbits and the albino gophers. No, I don't know what I'm talking about either. Just so we're clear on that. I never do. I'll probably put the stairs at the back end of the ship. Or at least in this part. I still don't know quite how I'm going to do the deck. I mean, it could be done a couple ways. I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm not too good with thinking at the moment, honestly. Man. After playing around with creative mode so much recently, you know, in the other video, I've grown to love and respect the ability to just break a block by punching it. And I wish that was in every mode. Except then that would be cheating. Like I said, I've seen fast mining mods. And it's like, yeah, that's nice, but it takes away the point of Minecraft. I mean, if I could find some mods for something like power tools or different, you know, levels of equipment. I know they exist too. I just haven't found any of them, but I'd put those in. That would be kind of neat. And I've been toying around with the idea of putting on the equivalent exchange mod, but I have no idea how that works. I tried reading the documentation for it, or you know, the info on it, and realized I am not that smart. Alright. Alright, now. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be the short deck because it's the cargo deck, and that's as good an excuse I can come up with, honestly. Come on. Anyway. Trying to think of something to talk about. I mentioned in one of the other videos I've been playing a lot of Civilization 4 recently. It's one of those games I really enjoy. Falling. Shit, zombies. No, I really enjoy playing it, but I will not play it without cheating. Go away. You're mean. I enjoy it and all, but yeah, I'm not going to play that game without cheating it. I don't have the patience to play that game without cheating at it. It's not a bad game. It just requires a lot more attention span than I have. I mean, in general. I do not have the think to play that game and figure things out. Like, do not know that, yes, nuclear power plants are all well and good, but they will explode. I mean, that makes sense, but no one told me this. I would have found that very interesting, useful information. It never said anything in the description. You know, if the nuclear power plants, they blow up, don't do that. Or, you know, don't build that, so. I think they're 3 apart. I'll go with that. Alright, now. Anyway, so yeah, that would have been a little bit of useful info. No one ever explained, or they didn't explain to me in the game, or at least didn't notice if they did. But it happens. Now. And I think... Alright, let's see how we're looking here. Because now we have a flat deck to stand on when we do the other floors. And... this is going to make this a lot easier. Now, I probably should go up 1 floor or something. And do it from up top, but this seems a lot less tiresome to watch. I don't know how it would make that huge difference, but it just seems like it might. Good enough. I'm gonna put some down the middle here. I'm not going for any set distance yet. I will at some point. But right now I'm trying not to OCD too much and, you know, take up an ass load of time doing it. Alright. Alright, now. Not even sure how long I've been recording, honestly, but I'm having that concentration problem thing. You know, my existence is that concentration problem thing, but damn it. It's just, it's faster, but the little nubbly bits drive me nuts after a little bit. Alright. More wood. Alright, that's Chocobo music. Alright. Final Fantasy. I have not yet played Final Fantasy 12, 2, or 13-2. I've heard people say good things about it. People whose opinions I generally trust on the matter. And having played and owned every Final Fantasy game, every version of every Final Fantasy game, except for the copies for the Wonder Swan, which is a weird little Japanese handheld system from Bandai that never made it, but was a cool system. But having owned every Final Fantasy game and every version of every Final Fantasy game, I will play it, obviously. Well, actually, that's a lie. I've never played 14. You know, the online one. I probably won't either. I do own a copy of 11 that someone gave me. I have it in a box on a shelf. That's about it. I played it for an extremely short period of time, and it was okay, but it was one of those things where you obviously had, or the game was obviously better if you knew people or made friends, and I had no interest in doing, well, I had no one I knew and no interest in making friends, especially because there was an entirely other online game I was playing at the time, Dark Ages of Camelot, which, oh man, that game ate up years of my damn life. But, it happens. I need to check something real quick. That's not helpful. Alright. But, yeah, that game ate up, oh god, seriously, years of my life. I mean, I played it with friends, so it was one of those social things when you play an online game, so it wasn't, you know, too bad. Let me see here. It's fighting me. No. But yeah, that hell, most of you probably haven't even heard of it. It was pretty big at the time, but it's fallen into obscurity. From what I understand, there are still people that play it, amazingly enough, but I'm not one of them. I mean, I'm not even sure how people would still go about playing it. I might, you know, one day go back and take a look at it if it's still around and, you know, give it a look, but it's not gonna eat up my life again. It's a fun game, though. No. I'm trying to remember anything about it. Played with a group of friends. Unfortunately, you know, the problem is when you know someone in real life and you're playing that sort of thing, oh man, does that get awkward whenever you have to disagree with them. Or, you know, do something like ban them from the guild. Ah, god damn it. I'm not doing well at the not falling to my painful crushingness here. Yeah, it's awkward when you're like, and we're banning you because you're, you know, an asshole. Like, dude, I went to your last birthday party. Yeah, well, you're still an asshole. I was not a guild leader, actually. I was a friend of the guild leader. I did not get banned. I made damn sure never to end up as anyone in any position of power in the guild. Because I did not feel like doing that. I was there to you know, pocket heal for the casters, essentially. I'd be sitting there and I would heal and I would, you know, paint miniatures aside from that while I was playing the game, because my character was spec'd so well for healing in a game where no one wanted to just play a full healer that all I had to do was hit one every 3 minutes and it would, and everyone would live. That was really all there was to it. 3, 4. And, I remember at one point I was just, flipping around the internet and I found out that at the time I was listed as the realm's absolute best healer because everyone would come and grab me whenever they needed to do anything, and I kept groups alive. Even in PvP, I kept groups alive. There were entire groups of people out for, you know, in other realms, out to get me. I was like, oh, wow. Sorry, I needed a drink. But, it's funny because they, at one point, appointed a new, guild member. Well, a new guild council member, I guess. Who I didn't entirely get along with. As in, he did not get along with me because he was also a cleric. And, he decided once he got power, he was going to ban me. That did not work out well for him. It was just, you know, amusing because, you know, he picked the opportunity when, to ban me for when the guild leader was out. That way he would think, or he thought he would be able to get away with it. And that didn't work out well for him, because the reason the guild leader was out was he was coming to grab me. That way we could go see Adam Sandler movie that was coming out. So I, you know, had been online futzing around, and he was, you know, like, what's going on? I'm like, apparently blah banned me from the guild. Like, what? Like, yeah, let me talk to him. And he basically started going on and on about how, you know, he had discussed it with the guild leader, Fenril, and, they had decided that it was best to let me go. And keep in mind, this isn't like World of Warcraft. There is no such thing as a guild bank. You know, or guild treasury. There's nothing he could rob by given a position of power. So, we just sat there and like, yeah, okay, really, so, you know, Fenril told you that? He told you to get rid of me? He told me you did, or told you you did, or they didn't want me in the guild anymore. Like, yeah, well, they've got a cleric who's better, and blah, blah, blah. I'm the top ranked cleric on this server, dude. Well, that's blah 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 blah. Like, okay, well, Rob, the guild leader's name, everyone knew his real name, will be back to his house in about 5 minutes. He wants to talk to you. What? I'm like, yeah, he came over to get me. I know him. I've known him for years. You're a moron. And I know, that was a long, rambling story that really meant nothing to any of you that weren't there, but still, it was kind of just one of those moments of, you can tell someone is just crapped their pants through the internet. And it was nice. But anyway, sorry for babbling at you like that. I'm kind of scatterbrained. But anyway, we're gonna call it here, guys. We're getting some good work done on this ship. Now I just need a way to get upstairs. But we'll be back. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. So till then, peace out.